In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make this beautiful pleated bow Autogele headband. So to start up this project, you'll be needing a UHU gum, a hot glue gun. In fact, any gum of choice you want to use, you can use. You'll also be needing a measuring tape, an Alice headband, a scissors. I'm making use of a zigzag scissors because these children, they have spoilt my normal scissors and I have not gone to the market, to get a new one. So that is that. You'll be needing a needle and thread. And the Autogele you'll be using, whether it's Autogele or it's this Sego Gele. So for this project, I am using a Sego Gele because this was like a uniform that was sent to me, and that's what I was working with. This is the material I used in covering the Alice headband. I already have a video on that, so if you want to see, kindly check out my channel, or I'm going to leave it in the description box. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Next, we proceed to make the Autogele base. So I want this to have an illusion of an Autogele and also a headband. I can use it without the Autogele base, and I can use it with the Autogele base. So this is a cutout for the elastic, which is measured 4 inches by 12 inches. You can, make yours 3 inches if you want. And then a covering for the Autogele base. This is measured 23 inches in length by 4.5 inches. Or if you're using an Autogele, you can just measure 23 inches or 22 inches in length. Depending on how wide you want your covering to be, you can make use of 2 Autogele or you can make use of, 1. So this is just 23 inches in length by 4.5 inches in width. Then to make the pleats in front, because I don't have a whole lot of fabric, I just cut 16 inches into two places. So if you're making use of an Autogele width might be 7 inches or 6 inches. You just measure it accordingly. Just cut out 16 inches into 2 places. If you want your pleats to be plenty, you can cut out the 16 inches into four places. So just depending on you. Then to make the measurements to make the bow, for the bow I cut out 16 inches by 18 before with my Sego Gele. And you know me now, you guys know me that I'm always extravagant. I like big things. The bow was not looking big in my eyes, so I decided to cut another 16 inches again and join it together so that I'll have a very big bow. So if you're making use of an Autogele, you can cut out 16 inches by 3 pieces of Autogele or 16 inches by 4, depending on how big you want your bow to be. And then we have the elastic band that you're going to be using for the headband, which I measured 6 inches. So next I'm gonna fold these pieces like this, so you take it to my sewing machine and sew and use it to wrap the headband. I already have a video on that. Please check it out. So to make the V Autogele base, all you have to do is take one part of the 16 inches and fold 1 inch in, just like you see me do. Then you take it to your sewing machine and sew a straight line at the edge of that 1 inch you folded inside. That's just the first part of the folding. After you've done that, you now begin to take another pleat and use it to cover the sewing you have made, the first sewing you have made. Then let the pleating the opening just be like maybe ½ inch. You do that until you exhaust the whole 16 inches Sego Gele or Autogele you're using. If you're using an Autogele and you cut out 16 inches into 4 places, you first of all join 2 16 inches to make it one for one side and one for the other side. I don't know if you understand me. Any other time I'm making an Autogele to do it, I'm going to explain it for you guys. So this is me going in with my first 1 inch pleats. So I'm just going to be doing it for both sides of the Sego Gele. After sewing the 1 inch, I fold in another pleat and use that pleat to cover the first sewing that I made. So before you sew in your first 1 inch, you make sure to sew in both edges of the 16 inches. I had already sewn in both edges, like you can see there on the second part. I've already sewn in both edges. So both edges can be, smooth. After I have sewn in my first line, this is me going in with my second sewing. Like I said, let the second pleat cover the first sewing you made. Then you do another sewing at the edge of the second pleat. The next pleat should also cover the second sewing. You do that until you are done with all the pleats, as you can see. I'm so sorry about that. Baby Jaden was trying to sleep, and he's always very cranky when he's sleeping. So this is me, just doing all my pleats, and I am done with the pleats for both sides. So to make the V shape, all you have to do is just crisscross one part, crisscross both parts together, just like you see me do. Then start from one edge and sew, just like you see me do. When you get to where the line is, you switch it up, you turn it, and sew like you're sewing 7. Do you understand? Like you're sewing 7. You just start from one side, just like you see me sew, and sew it like that. Then when you get to this other side, you turn it and sew it in place. That is how you make your V base. Please, if you don't understand, kindly leave a comment and I'm going to explain it. Then to get the center of your V base, you fold it into 2 like this. Measure 9 inches from that folding and cut out the excess. Cut out the excess because that will make your Autogele base very long if you leave that excess. Then from there, you can now attach your elastic band, attach your handles if you're using handles. I was using handle. That's why this is me just trying to cover the folding the edges of the handle before I attach it to my headband. You also make sure to fold in the edges of the pieces that you're going to use to cover the base of your Autogele. I think this was the pieces I was folding in, just like you see me do. Fold it all round. Then you get the center and pin it center to center, and then you sew it in place. It is pretty explanatory, but if you don't understand, drop a question and I'm going to try my best to explain it. I think I have another video that is coming up, another base video that is coming up, which I'm going to be using Ashoke to explain. So if you don't understand, leave a question for me, but it's really self-explanatory. After joining it, you attach your handles. If you're using elastic, you attach it, or you're using handle, you attach it to the edge of the side you cut off, and that is that. Your Autogele base is ready for use. If you've watched up to here and you're not subscribed to my channel, guys, it's not fair. Don't be a stranger. Kindly hit that big red subscribe button below this video and join the channel. Don't forget to click on all the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. On this channel, we create content on motherhood, lifestyle. We do school lunchbox ideas, and we also make beautiful crafts like this. Hair accessories. I share my hair accessories. Maybe I'm making an hair accessories for a client, I share it here on this platform. I'm making an hair accessories for myself, I share it here on this platform. So this platform is fully loaded. You will learn a whole lot on this platform. Please join the channel by subscribing, like this video, leave a comment, share this video to other people that that will benefit from it for me. Please, thank you so much, and as you do so, God bless you. So to attach the elastic band to my base, I take the 6 inches elastic band and sew it in that place that I cut out the 9 inches from. Then I put the remaining elastic band into the loop I just sewed it in place, and then bring it to the other side of the base. Sew the elastic band first before I fold in the loop. The raw edges would not show. I fold it in and then sew it in place. I'm so sorry, I did not know my camera angle was not actually showing what I was doing. So as you can see, I am done covering my headband, my plastic headband, and I've also added an elastic band at the tip of the headband. You really want to see a video on how I wrap the headband, please check it out, guys. And I had already joined in my extra 16 inches of fabric to this other 16 by 18 inches of fabric. Now it is time to do my pleats, make my pleats rather. So you're gonna fold this into 2. Sorry about that. You're gonna fold the Sego Gele into 2, or Ashoke, whichever one you're using. Fold it into 2 and get the middle part, and then I'm going to start pleating all the way through, just like you see me do. Just form your pleats all the way through. Then I'm gonna show you what else you're gonna do.
Christmas Day, you've been waiting to slay. It's almost Christmas Day, you've been waiting to slay. I know you be carrying a load.
getting to the end, you try, to arrange both sides of the pleats. You adjust your pleats and make sure that both sides are equal. Just like you see me do, both ends of the bow, they are equal. You adjust your pleats in the middle so that you can get the middle part. Once you've gotten the middle, you take your needle and thread and sew it in place. Sewing with Sego Gele no be beans, so hey God, this thing was so hard. Next, you now start, arranging all your pleats to the end. Just like you see me, just like I have done in the other side, like you can see on the right side of the bow, I have arranged the pleats. Just watch what I'm doing. You arrange these pleats all the way to the end. It is pretty simple. Watch on and I'll come back to show you what to do next.
And let me make it plain, naughty and nice, so keep it sweet as candy cane. By the top of the eggnog, we can have some fun. There's so much to be done, stockings to be stuffed. My home is your home, make yourself comfortable. By the way, did you notice the mistletoe?
And this is what you should have on both sides of your bow by now. After you have arranged both sides of the pleats, you now start off by one corner of the bow and do another pleating going downwards. I don't know if you understand me, but I'm very sure you can see what I'm doing. You start from one corner of the bow and start making another pleat downwards towards the bow, ignoring the first pleats you did. Or rather following that same pleat, but not really exactly, like opposite, just like you see me did. Or which English am I going to speak? I bet just watch the video. Maybe I think I'm going to do I think I'm going to do another one in the other side. So you just start from one part of the bow and pleat downwards, just like you see me do, until you get to the end. Once you've gotten to the end, you take this part of the end and pleat it all the way till the middle. Push it, arrange your pleats. As you're pleating, you're arranging, like you see me, I'm arranging the ends. Arrange the pleats until you can take it to the middle and then sew it in place. Like you can see, I arranged my pleats and then I gathered it in the middle of our bow. As you can see, you can make mistakes, you can do errors, they can be errors, and you just have to, keep adjusting your bows until you get it right, just like you see me do. Like I tried taking it to the middle and it could not go. I had to, readjust my hand until I started, forming my pleats in the middle, just like you see me do. It's very, very self-explanatory. If you don't understand, just drop a question in my inbox and I'll do well to answer you. So once you take it to the middle, you take your needle and thread again and sew it in place. This Sego Gele was very hard for me to sew. I'm very sorry. All I did was just, use the thread to tie it all round. I could not pass my needle into this Sego Gele. It was very hard. I just had to, use my needle and thread to take it all round. You can decide to use UHU gum. You can decide to use your candle gum. But sometimes if you're not careful, all those candle gums and UHU gum might, stain your work and make it not look neat. That's why I like, just using needle and thread or sewing anything in place. So I tried sewing it, like I told you. Guys, it was not an easy thing. If you can sew it, you go ahead and sew it. If you cannot, you just wrap it up like I did. See, even to pull this thread was not easy. So I went ahead and wrapped it. So I'm going to repeat the same process on the other side. Maybe I'll just keep quiet so people can watch how I am, forming the pleats.
And Santa, this year I didn't send you a letter. Thought it'd be better if I wrote you this carol. Santa, come down my chimney, 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 chimney. I want you, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Sleigh bells jingling, sounds like time for mingling to my ear. Santa, come down my chimney, 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 chimney. I want you, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Let's engage in some holiday cheer, right? Touch of milk and cookies, right? Let's go. Santa, I know you've been really missing missing me. I decked out a house, got it looking Christmassy. I hung mistletoe, you can get to kissing me. I'm expecting a pretty rapid delivery. We can roast chestnuts all day. Toast marshmallows by the fireplace. And if anybody slay, you slay. Send the yos home for the holiday. You be giving lavish gifts no matter the cost. And you keep my neck and wrist spicier than Jack Frost. How perfectly last gift fitted me. I'm so lucky you came to visit me. Till next year, I'll be here by the chimney. You stay jolly now, yours sincerely. Santa, come down my chimney, 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 chimney. I want you, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Sleigh bells jingling, sounds like top of mingling to my ears. Santa, come down my chimney, 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 chimney. I want you, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Let's engage in some holiday cheer. I have your milk and cookies right here. Sleigh, Santa, almost Christmas Day. Sleigh, Santa, Christmas Day. Sleigh, Santa, almost Christmas Day. You've been waiting to sleigh.
And as you can see, we are done with our bowl. Oh my lord, it's still looking so beautiful. So this is me still trying to sew it in place, and it was giving me a whole lot of headache. See, I even brought this glass plate to try to press the needle in place, and I broke my needle, guys. Like, I broke my needle. Nobody told me to just use that thread and wrap it around. I just did that. Like, see me struggling to sew this thing in place. Nah. Sewing with Sego Gele is nothing. It's very difficult. So when you sew that in place, please, as you're watching it, this is your first time on my channel, please, you are welcome. Don't be a stranger. Because I know you're going to have fun. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to learn a lot on this channel. You're going to also watch me have fun with my family and, learn one or two from me. I'm not a know-it-all, but I know that I can share the little bit of me that you can learn something from it. So don't be a stranger. Kindly hit that big red subscribe button below this video and join the channel. Do not forget to click on the all notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And to my old G's, my returning subbies, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I love you guys so much. So this is me, trying to attach it on my headband. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. It looks so beautiful already. This is me just trying to position it. Like I told you, I can actually wear this without the pleats Autogele base. I can wear it as an headband on its own. I can also wear it with the Autogele base. So this is it. How do you see it, guys? Is it not looking so fine? It's looking so fine. So I tried, sewing it, and I could not sew. I decided to bring out my hot gun and just gum it in place. Then I took another little fabric, just take a scrap of fabric, maybe 4 inches, and then fold it inside and then gum it together with the Alice band. Then if you have your label, you can just use your label to cover that place that you gummed. But I don't have my label yet, which I'm planning to get very soon. Because a girl is gonna go global very soon. Very soon. So you just, gum that in place, and your headband is ready. Like, ready. Do you get? It is ready. Nothing else where you need to do. This hot gun is very perfect. It will hold it in place. But if you feel that this hot gun cannot hold this thing in place, you just try your best to use your needle and thread to tack some sides of the hair. Like I said, I still went ahead with my needle and thread to try to see how I can tack this other parts to the headband, to give it additional support. You understand? Let's not just put all our eggs on that hot gun. It can disappoint. So I went ahead to tack it in place a little in place. And OMG, look at how our headband is looking so gorgeous. So this is the headband with the V Autogele base. It's looking like, from the outside look, you would think it's an Autogele. But as you can see, there's a headband around it. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. What do you guys think? Don't you love it? I love it. So like I said before, you can make yours smaller. All you have to do is just, reduce the size, the measurement. If you want to make your own smaller, just reduce the measurement. Gosh, I love it. I love it. And guys, this video is a long time coming because I had a whole lot of order based on this Autogele. Look at how I was looking to my late mother-in-law's burial. Oh my lord, this video just makes me remember how wonderful she was. May her soul continue to rest in peace. Guys, can you see the Autogele? Don't mind the crease at the upside though. It was the way I packaged it and the thing now creased and I did not notice it. If I had noticed it, I would have straightened it. But yeah, look at how it's looking, so beautiful, and it did it not fit me. Let me know if you're gonna be trying this out. Please send me pictures. And oh my lord, if you're confused about anything, just let me know. Drop a comment and I will definitely respond. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching up to here. I know this video is very long, oh my lord, but thank you. I know you learned something. I love you. Stay tuned till my next video. God bless you. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.